Hey there, friends. Do you love your cat? Well, did you know that your furry little friend is even more amazing than you think? For instance, did you know that cats have an extra organ that allows them to taste smells? Or that they developed meowing as a way to communicate exclusively with humans? That's right, cats are truly incredible creatures, and to help you appreciate them even more, we've compiled a list of the most fascinating facts about cats that you can share with your friends and family. So, I invite you to watch the video below until the end to learn more about these fantastic felines. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, the Encyclo channel, and make sure to leave a comment and like my videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Did you know that a domestic cat's genome is 95.6% identical to that of a tiger? It's true. And despite being house pets, they still exhibit many behaviors of their wild jungle ancestors. Here's a fun fact: cats are the only mammals that can't taste sweetness. Weird, right? Cats may be nearsighted, but they have incredible peripheral vision and night vision that far surpasses our own. And did you know they have 18 toes? That's right, 5 on each front paw and 4 on each back paw. When it comes to agility, cats are champs. They can jump up to 6 times their own body length. However, their retractable claws all curve downward, which means they can't climb down headfirst and must back down instead. Another interesting fact: cats' clavicles don't connect to any other bones in their body because they're buried deep in their shoulder muscles. Cats have an extra organ that allows them to taste smells in the air, which is why they sometimes stare at you with their mouth open. And those cute little whiskers on their front paws? They use them to feel their way around tight spaces. Here's a surprising fact: cats have almost twice as many neurons in their cerebral cortex as dogs do. And they also have the largest eyes relative to their head size of any mammal. Despite their stealthy ways, cats make very little noise when they walk. Their soft, thick paw pads allow them to sneak up on their prey, or on you. Speaking of their tongues, did you know that a cat's rough tongue can lick meat from a bone completely clean? Cats use their long tails to balance themselves when they jump or walk along narrow ledges. And those whiskers on their faces? They use them to sense their surroundings and determine which tight spaces they can squeeze into. Here's a fun fact: cats walk like camels and giraffes, moving their right feet first, followed by their left feet. No other animal walks quite like this. Male cats are more likely to be left-pawed, while females are more likely to be right-pawed. And while cats can detect quick movements, they often perceive slow-moving objects as stationary. Finally, did you know that some cats can swim? It's true. Hey there, cat lovers. Have you ever wondered what your furry feline friend is trying to tell you? Well, just like us humans, cats have their own unique language of communication. First up, if your cat has a tail shaped like a question mark, that's a sign that they want to play. And if they give you a slow blink, that's their way of saying "I trust you and I'm happy." Did you know that cats have up to 100 different vocalizations? That's way more than dogs, who only have 10. And each cat has their own set of meows, purrs, and other behaviors that they use to communicate with their owners. But be careful with direct eye contact, as cats can find it threatening. They also mark their territory by rubbing their faces and bodies against you, since they have scent glands in those areas. If a cat is feeling threatened, they might hiss to warn you to stay away. And if they're in a fight with another cat, the one who hisses is actually the more vulnerable one. But don't worry, there are plenty of happy signals too. If your cat approaches you with a straight, almost vibrating tail, that means they're extremely happy to see you. And when they need their paws on you, that's a sign of contentment and happiness. Did you know that cats actually developed meowing as a way to communicate with humans? And when they expose their belly, it's not always an invitation for a belly rub. But if they do it when they're relaxed and trust you, it's a good sign. And when they playfully swipe at you with their retractable claws, they're just having fun, not trying to attack you. But be careful if their tail starts to twitch, as that's a sign that they're getting agitated. And finally, those cute little whiskers can tell you a lot about your cat's mood. When they're afraid, they'll pull them back. But when they're on the hunt, they'll stick them forward. So there you have it, the communication signals of cats. Keep an eye out for these behaviors and you'll be speaking fluent cat in no time. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give your kitty a good chin scratch from us. Today we're going to explore some of the weird and wonderful behaviors of our feline friends, and why they do them. First up, have you ever noticed your cat turning their nose up at still water in their bowl? That's because many cats prefer to drink from a moving source, like a tap. It's a quirk of their natural instincts to avoid stagnant water in the wild. Next, have you ever seen cats grooming each other? That's called mutual grooming, and it's a sign of affection and bonding between cats. They may even try to groom their human companions from time to time. Do you ever find your cat curled up on something that smells like you, like your pillow or dirty laundry? That's because they find comfort in your scent, and it helps them feel safe and secure. Speaking of hiding, have you ever lost your cat only to find them tucked away in a box or bag? Those are some of their favorite hiding spots, so make sure to check there first. Now, we all know cats can be playful, but did you know they can also get a little feisty when they're bored? Watch out for those ankle attacks. And speaking of unusual behavior, some cats have a taste for unexpected foods, like olives. And on the flip side, they're not big fans of citrus smells. Male cats on the prowl for a mate can exhibit some strange behaviors, like sneaking into chimneys to reach their intended partner. And finally, have you ever caught your cat licking your freshly washed hair? It might be a little weird, but it's actually a sign of affection and grooming behavior. So there you have it, folks, some of the quirks and oddities of our feline friends. Keep these in mind next time you're snuggling up with your kitty, and don't forget to appreciate their unique personalities. Are you ready for some surprising facts about your furry friends? Here are some fun and fascinating tidbits that you may not have known. Did you know that a cat's learning style is similar to that of a 2 to 3-year-old child? Or that a cat's purr vibrates at a frequency of 25 to 150 Hz, the same frequency at which muscles and bones repair themselves? A group of kittens is called a litter, and domestic cats are fast enough to beat Olympic sprinter Usain Bolt in a 200-meter race. Plus, about half of all cats worldwide react to the scent of catnip. Breeding cats is known as cattery, and cats can be trained to use the litter box. In a survival situation, cats can drink seawater, which is something we humans can't do. Although it may sound strange, cats don't have any taboos against incest, so they can mate with their siblings if they choose to. And just like humans, cats dream. Sadly, cats have contributed to the extinction of 33 different species. Despite this, they perceive humans as large, hairless cats. Scottish fold cats can trace their heritage back to the first one ever bred, and in 2020, the most popular cat name was Ruby, followed by Rio and Simba. A cat's nose print is unique, just like human fingerprints. And did you know that kittens from the same litter can have different fathers? This is because a female cat releases multiple eggs during her heat cycle. Male cats are more sensitive to catnip than females, and kittens under 3 months old don't react to it at all. Additionally, most languages around the world have a similar word for the sound meow. Lastly, if you're a fan of purebred cats, you'll know that they have to meet very strict standards. Recent research and archaeological discoveries have shed light on the first forms of cat domestication, which date back about 10,000 years. And if you're a fan of cat videos, you'll be interested to know that the first known cat video was recorded in 1894. Finally, it's no secret that cats are the most popular animal on the internet. And did you know that there are 200 wild cats living in Disneyland, helping to control the park's rodent population? Thanks for listening, and we hope you learned something new about your feline friends today.